What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Life of Hobbies. Guess what just came in? I got the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic the Gathering set. So we got a play booster box and a collector booster box. And I think what we're going to do this time, unlike with the Lorwyn Eclipsed, I think I'm going to do 10 packs of the play boosters and then 4 of the collector boosters. And we'll do a part 3 series on this, or a 3-part series. So we'll do 10 and 4, 10 and 4, 10 and 4 until we get through the whole thing, and we'll see just how far along we get to completing the set, as well as if we get any nice big hits out of here. Because I know with the play boosters, big hits are pretty rare in the play boosters, and by pretty rare, I mean very rare. However, big hits are also pretty darn rare in the collector boosters, so if you've got the money to spare, Universes Beyond is still ridiculous at $400 a box, and yes, I paid $400 for this box. And I think I paid $180 on the play boosters. The commander deck in the back there, that's going into my sealed storage because I collect commander decks from all across the board here. I've got some really old commander decks from way back when Commander first started, still sealed in their boxes. So that's what we're doing. We got a 3-part series here. We'll do one this Friday, one next Friday, and one the Friday after, where we'll go 10 and 4, 10 and 4, 10 and 4 until we get through it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these opened up because I'm looking forward to this. And hopefully, just maybe, I don't know if there's a box topper card in here, or maybe I should have gone back to the store, but they didn't give me a box topper or a buy a box promo. So I'll have to check into that. Just maybe I'll be able to get my buy a box promo. So we'll see. Alright, so they have no extra card in here. Definitely going to have to go back to the store and get the buy a box promo. Alright, starting off here, we're going to go ahead and grab out our first 10 packs. And I've also got the match play video from the pre-release event. I'm working on getting those edited. They're really long videos. I can only do 4 edits at a time, and there's a whole bunch of life count to take care of, along with some other stuff in there. So it's taking me forever to get those videos edited. I do apologize. If you were one of the people that played there at the event and you're looking forward to those matches being up, rest assured I will have them up here very soon in the order that they were played. Now, the pre-release event, I went 3-1 for the event, which wasn't too bad. The final match was me versus Liam, who also was undefeated throughout the first 3. And yeah, he kicked my butt, but Liam is such a good player. Mad kudos, mad props to him, and you'll hear me talking all kinds of shit during the video. I had to. I like Liam, he's a good kid. And I know, Liam, you're not a kid, blah, 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 you're in your 20s, whatever, dude. I'm 42 years old, man. You're a kid to me. But don't take it personal. Alright, so there's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Bam! We're doing 4 collector boosters, 10 play boosters. Collector boosters are at the end, so if you want to fast forward to the end, I don't know what the timestamp is because I'm recording it right now. But yeah, you can fast forward to the end and just watch the collector booster rip if that's all you're interested in. I know a lot of people want to see the cards themselves, and I want to see the cards myself, so we'll do the collector boosters last, and let's get through it. Get through it, get to it, right? Here we go. Pack number 1. Now, as far as the set collection goes, I've already got 9 packs into it, because every time you win a match, or win the round, you get a free play booster pack. So I managed to pick up 3 extra packs, plus the 6 that came in my pre-con kit. My pre-con kit wasn't great, wasn't terrible, but it was alright. I mean, I managed to put together a fairly decent deck. So starting off here, we got Zog, Triceraton, Castaway, Dinosaur Soldier. How about that? Tunnel Rats. Everybody was playing Tunnel Rats if they found them. If they pulled them in their packs, they were playing Tunnel Rats. Return to the Sewers, Action News Crew. Bot Bashing Time, 4 mana for 6 damage. Killer. Ice Cream Kitty, Negate. Yes, they have reprinted Negate. Hard One Jite, Karai, Future of the Foot. Mona Lisa, Science Geek. Okay. Lizard Mutant. That's a new character. I didn't even know about that one. Interesting to show here, and I think we're at the end of it, yeah. Okay, so, if you've ever opened Magic before, you typically get 4 uncommons per pack. but for some reason, they give you 3 uncommons, and then one of the turtles. And you'll notice, it's a common. So, I don't know, I'm not a fan of that, but as the box says, you get 1 turtle in every pack, and it's pretty much one of the uncommons is going to be one of the various variations of the Ninja Turtles. So, Donatello Turtle Techie. Our rare is Shark Shredder Killer Clone. That's not bad. 4/4 for 4 with first strike. Deals combat damage, put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Nice. That is pretty nice. And Ice Cream Kitty Foil with a Mutant Town. The lands in this set are pretty cool. I like them. Alright. Bam. And bam. Alright, so rares, commons, foils. There we go. See them down there on the floor there. Alright. Mouser Attack. Anchovy and banana pizza. There's a whole bunch of these pizza artifacts, these food artifacts, that have just really gross combinations of toppings on them. Marshmallows and guacamole. Anchovies and banana. Ugh. Cowabunga. Crustacean Commando. High Flying Ace. Insectoid Exterminator. Nobody. Boy, this is looking a lot like my pre-con packs. Squirrelinoids with Death Touch. That's a cool one. Great 1-drop. Henchbots. Brilliance Unleashed. Leonardo, Big Brother. So there's our turtle for the pack. And we got Rennet, Temporal Apprentice. Ooh, Spill on the foil. I love the turtle lands in here. They're being referred to as the rooftop lands. Love the look of them. They're great. So foil, rare, commons. Oh, and we got that token. We'll throw that token over there. All right, there we go. All right. Rennet Temporal Apprentice. Each other non-land permanent that entered this turn. Huh. Interesting. Tenderize. Retro Mutation. Shredder's Revenge. There's the guac and marshmallow pizza. Blech. Gross. April O'Neil, Kunoichi Trainee. Foot Elite. That's a good one. Punk Frogs. Metalhead. Into the uncommons here. Lita, Little Orphan Amphibian. This is a great card. Great card. Donatello, Way with Machines. Love that full art. And April O'Neil, Hacktivist. Now, is it just me, or is for some reason April O'Neil a black woman now? All of a sudden, that's weird. Like, I don't get it. Why are we race swapping classic characters? It doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. And Splinter, Radical Rat. Ooh, I got a double rare. How about that? Splinter's pretty cool. I definitely put him in my deck. I was playing, what was I playing? White, black. And unfortunately, he's got blue in there. I didn't have any blue mana, so I never got to use his ability. But that's okay. Mouser Attack on the foil. And we got a Dimension X in foil as well. Nice. Somebody was telling me that during the Lorwyn pre-cons, you could have pulled like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle card. And for some reason, and apparently you could, in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, pull Lorwyn cards. So I didn't hear anybody getting any, and didn't see any at the pre-con, but, you know. Primordial Pachyderm. Sewer Surveillance Cam. Sewer Valence Cam. Mouser Foundry. East Wind Avatar. There's an avatar for each wind, east, west, south, and north. In my pre-con deck, I managed to, or my pre-release kit, I managed to get both the East Wind Avatar and the West Wind Avatar. So, if you haven't seen the West Wind Avatar, it's badass. I'm telling you right now. Frog Butler, little mana dork with Death Touch, very cool. Slithering Cryptid, also pretty cool. When it comes in, you create a mutagen. Oh, nice. Foot Ninjas on the full art, or borderless. Very nice. Courier of Comestibles. I think that means pizza delivery, right? Dream Beavers. Don't. Hard One GT. And Michelangelo Game Master. I think I had 3 of these in my pre-release box. Ridiculous. The Last Ronin. Nice. That is a nice mythic right there. The Last Ronin. Very cool. With Rocksteady Crash Courser. Rocksteady and Bebop are absolutely monsters in this set. With a base Dimension X. I actually had a Rocksteady and Bebop, the green-black meld mana with, so it's basically 2 green or 2 black, or 1 green, 1 black, and a colorless. It's a 3 mana cost for a 7/3, I think, with Menace. Monster. Stockman, Mad Flyentist. Okay, yep, I see what they did there. Bebop, Warthog Warrior. I had this one in there as well. Null Group, Biological Assets. Make Your Move. Oroku Saki, Shredder Rising. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Omni Cheese Pizza. Yeah. I had 4 of these in my 6 packs. Omni Cheese Pizza. Ridiculous. Turtle Layer. Nice. Donatello's Technique. That is the 3rd one of these I think I've gotten now. I had 2 of these in my box. And Shredder's Technique. Okay, well, it's our turtle. Leonardo, Leader in Blue. Decent 1-drop. Crappy sneak skill. 5 mana to sneak him in. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Early game, he's great to get out on the table. 2-1, you can give him first strike. But he's also decent in the late game, I suppose, if you sneak him in. But, nah. Party Dude. So now we've got classes instead of sagas. Alright. And Featherbrain Filter on the foil. Nice. Island. Very good. But yeah, I love the rooftop lands in this deck. They look great. Or in this set, not deck. In this set. They do look amazing. Pain 101. Great card. Great card. Wonderful combat trick. Rock Soldiers. Buzzbots. Mutant Chain Reaction. Uneasy Alliance. Another Omni Cheese Pizza. Like I said, man. So many Omnis. Mouser Mark III. Lord Dreg Insect Invader. Spicy Oatmeal Pizza. Right. Spicy oatmeal. Because oatmeal goes on pizza. Lessons from Life. It's actually a pretty good one. Draw 3 cards and put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Not bad. Raphael, Tough Turtle. Yeah. Timmy. Yep. But every time another creature comes in, you deal damage. So there's a loop that can involve him as a side piece to just, you know, any one of the infinite loops that creates token creatures. Raphael Tough Turtle, call it a game. With Ravenous Robots. Like whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. There's a loop in there somewhere with that. Make Your Move on the foil. With Illegitimate Business for the land. I'll also be doing, cutting the video down to put the collector packs as shorts. So if you don't want to watch this full video, you can always just catch the shorts feed. I'll have those in there. Rocksteady Crash Courser. Manhole Missile. I don't know if you guys know this, but one of the first objects launched into space was actually a manhole. Yeah, look it up. Manhole flying through space. Utrum Scientists. Grounded for Life. Purple Dragon Punks. Foot Mystic. Zoo Escapees. That's Bebop and Rocksteady right there, before they became mutants. Karai, Future of the Foot. Mona Lisa, Science Geek. Metalhead. And Jenica, Bad Apple Big Sister. There's our turtle. Rare is going to be Turtles Forever with Retro Mutation on the foil. So it's interesting, during the event, they were like, so if you happen to pull one of those cards that lets you pull cards from outside the game, they made it very clear to everybody that the only cards you could pull from outside of the games were the ones that were in your pre-release kit. So, yeah. Even though that's not exactly how this works, but hey, whatever. Retro Mutation. It's probably a good thing they did that, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who had some crazy stuff in their backpack or in their card tote or something that they would have brought into the game that would have just been pointless, right? Zog, Triceraton Castaway, got another one of those. Return to the Sewers, Action News Crew. Boy, this pack looks very familiar, don't it? Bot Bashing Time, Putrid Pals, Mutant Town Musicians, The Everything Pizza. Okay, oh, at least it's a regular pizza. Hey, there's the West Wind avatar. Huh, that could be kind of neat. Not as good as the other avatars, I can tell you that much. Dimensional Exile. Yeah, Liam managed to pull just about every piece of removal you could get in the game from his pre-release pack, so it's like, that last match kind of sucked. Leonardo Sewer Samurai with the Mythic. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. With Weathermaker. Double rare pack. Whenever a land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. Add one mana of any color, remove 2 charge counters, remove 3 charge counters. Huh, that's kind of neat. Turtles in Time. Wow. 2 mythics and a rare in the same pack. Turtles in Time. That's pretty neat. And we got a foil mountain with the rooftop. Very cool. What was that? Pack number 8 on the left-hand side. I don't know if anybody maps their booster boxes, but that was pack number 8 from the left column. Ragamuffin Raptor. Stomped by the Foot. Well, what else are you going to get stomped by? Mind Transfer Protocol. Hamato, Guardian Stance. Mouser Attack. Anchovy and Banana. EPF Point Squad. This is a good card. Very good card. Love the Meld Mana. I played White-Black, and yes, I threw this in there because I was playing White-Black, and I didn't need red. Very good card. Slither Encrypted. Lead a Little Orphan Amphibian. Another good one. Lord Dreg, and our turtle is going to be Michelangelo Game Master again. We got Don and Leo Problem Solvers on the border list for our rare. Not bad. With Hard One GTA Foil. And an Escape Tunnel. Okay. That's cool. Alright. Last play booster before we get into our collector boosters. If you made it this far, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for joining me. Make Your Move, followed by Tenderize and Shredder's Revenge. Retro Mutation. Null Group. Punk Frogs. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Janika's Technique. Karai's Technique on the border list. You can sneak that spell in. Interesting. April, Reporter of the Weird. Another Raphael Tough Turtle. Our rare is Savanti Romero. Time's Exile. Demon Wizard. And Jenica Bad Apple Big Sister on the foil. Alright, so our first 10 packs, not great, not terrible. We got some good stuff in there. Let's see, we got Savanti, Don and Leo, Leonardo, Sewer Samurai, Weathermaker, Turtles in Time on the foil, Turtles Forever, Ravenous Robots, Party Dude, The Last Ronin, April O'Neil Hacktivist, Splinter Radical Rat, and Rennet Temporal Apprentice, and Shark Shredder, Killer Clone. A Shark Octopus Ninja. That is weird combination of things there. And again, there's not too many octopus in the game. Alright, here we go. Do they give you a tear point? We're gonna have to cut them. We're gonna have to cut them. There we go. Alright, collector booster number 1. We got Uneasy Alliance, Stockman, Mad Flyantist, Buzzbots, Zoo Escapees, Raphael Tough Turtle, Spicy Oatmeal, Tainted Treats, Dimensional Exile, Command Tower. Okay. Ooh, we got... That's a Surge Foil on the land. How about that? That might be my first Surge Foil. Alright, we're getting into the rares now. Chrome Dome. Fast Forward. Really, why isn't that foil? Like, it could have at least been foil. That's weird. Fast Forward. We got another Surge Foil. Big Apple 3 a.m. That's cool. Big Apple 3 a.m. on the Surge Foil. Maybe we'll get something good out of this box finally. 2 Surge Foils in a row. Donnie's Bow. Legendary Artifact. +1/+1 trample and lifelink. Look at that artwork. That's great borderless artwork right there. Permanents your opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. That is sick. What is that? It's Shadow Spear. Donnie's Bow is Shadow Spear. That's pretty sick. That's going up top there. Broadcast Takeover on the borderless. That's pretty sick. And it's only 5 mana. That is a mythic. So that's pretty sick right there. And our art card, we got Krang, Mastermind. Love the old cartoon artwork. Alright. Here we go. Pack number 2. Pack 1, not bad. A pair of Surge Foils plus Donnie's Bow. That's nice. Alright. Escape Tunnel in the foil. Surveillance Cam. Mutant Chain Reaction. Shredder's Revenge. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Pizza Face. Gastromancer. Gross. Bespoke Bow. You see any Surge Foils in here? Nope. Okay. Old Hob. Alley Cat Blues. It's a good card actually. Gave me a lot of trouble during the event. And Arcane Signet. Well, how about that? Arcane Signet. Regular Foil Forest. Turtle Power. That was my promo card in my pre-release kit. Turtle Power. I am disappointed they stopped doing the promo stamp. It's just a regular card for a promo. Like, what's that? What is that? Come on, Watsy, what are you doing? Are you doing like Tops where we get less hits? What the heck? Lame. Rocksteady, Mutant Marauder. Huh. Partner with Bebop, Skull and Crossbones. Pirates. Alright. Savanti Romero times Exile on the extended art. With Cytoplast Manipulator in the borderless. Interesting. Transdimensional Bovine. Oh, it says Ox Avatar instead of... It should have been Cow Avatar. That's crazy. It's a flying cow that gives 2 mana of any one color. And a regular old mutagen foil token there. Alright. That pack, not as good as the first. Still can't believe we found 2 Surge Foils in one pack. I don't think I've ever seen that, 2 Surge Foils in one pack. If you've ever had that happen, leave a comment below. Let me know. And then also tell me what card you got, because I'd be interested. Purple Dragon Punks. Wouldn't that been something if we could have gotten purple mana? Insectoid Exterminator. Nobody. That might as well be purple mana, red and blue. Mouser Attack. Leonardo Big Brother. Venus Torn Between Worlds. Mutant Frog Turtle. Okay. General Trag, Heart of Stone. The Last Ronin's Technique. Call me crazy, but wasn't Raphael the last Ronin? That looks like Leonardo in there. I don't know, I can't tell. Evolving Wilds. Hey, how about that? We got another Surge Foil on a land. Interesting. Krang, Mastermind. Not the Krang we wanted. The Krang we want is a 9/9 for 9. This is a 1/4 for 8. With affinity for artifacts, at least. Krang and Shredder. That's pretty cool. On the borderless. I love the artwork in these. Oh, how about that? A Surge Foil of Exploding Barrel. Neat, right? Undercity Sewers. That's kind of cool. An Island Swamp. Ground Chuck and Dirtbag on the showcase. And our next art card, what in the world is that thing? That is Lessons from Life. And they are playing Magic. Yo, they are playing Magic the Gathering. How about that? That's kind of neat. Alright, last collector booster for today's rip. Again, thank you for joining me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, we'll get Dark Leo and Shredder. Obviously, a Surge Foil isn't as good as a Fracture Foil, but it's still better than a regular one. So, here we go. Mouser Foundry, Rocksteady, Putrid Pals, Anchovy and Banana Pizza, Omni Cheese Pizza, Shredder's Technique, Michelangelo, Mutant BFF, Shredder's Technique on the Showcase Foil, Thriving More. Wow. On the Surge Foil, no less. That's cool. Swamp. Raph and Leo, Sibling Rivals. We got Double Jump and Flying Kick. Taka and Razar, Terrible Twos. Razor, I guess. Nice! Nice! We got Raph's GT! That is sick! Ah! Yes, that is the reprint of Umezawa's GT. And it is badass. Well, that's a good hit right there. That's cool. Alright, what was our last card? Leonardo's Technique. Ah, well, at least we got something good there. Raph's GT. And a foil ooze. Huh. Alright, well, four boosters, couple of good hits. Nothing to write home about, honestly, but that Raph's GT is pretty good. As well as Donnie's Bow. I mean, those are the two best hits in here, right there. So, that'll do it for us today, guys. Be sure to come back again for the next one when we do 10 more play boosters and 4 more collector boosters as part of our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles release week special. Alright, next week we'll do the second part, and then the week after that we'll do part 3, and we'll wrap it up. Alright, so, alright everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Comment, like, subscribe, join the channel. Until next time, y'all take care. We will see ya on the next one.